Now, it's day 2 of the Southern Africa Telecommunications Network and Applications Conference, SATNAC. SABC News senior economics reporter Nompumelelo Siziba has more.
Thanks for joining us here at SATNAC, where it's the second and final day of the gathering. And of course, as we've been mentioning, students are here as well, masters and doctoral students who are showing their presentations around some of their ideas, and they're hoping that industry specialists, government and other players will take a look at their work and see if it can be translated into something more than just the idea. I'm joined by Bongumusa Nxumalo. She's from the University of Zululand, and also Anne van der Merwe from the Nelson Mandela University, for them to share their ideas with us. Bongumusa, maybe let me start with you. You can tell us about the work that you're doing. Just tell us about the presentation that you have been showing to everyone and what you're hoping it's going to achieve.
Okay, simply, I'm making a front-end adapter. This front-end adapter is going to help marginalized areas here in South Africa. This adapter is going to be implemented using different languages or cultural languages of South Africa, and it's going to be implemented in a way that is user-friendly even for those who are not illiterate. So even for elderly people who has businesses can also use this platform, as the platform already exists here in South Africa, a platform that is very hard for the businesses of people who are illiterate to use. This adapter will be connected to different e-commerce platforms that are already established and are working in this industry. So it's going to create more jobs, more sales for these businesses, and also collect more customers. As you know, as it's connected to different e-commerce platforms, I might be using Shopify as a platform that I use to shop around, and I might be using Take-A-Lot. So if I don't prefer using Take-A-Lot, I can also grab the customers from the Shopify platform. It's the same customer who doesn't prefer using Take-A-Lot who will actually want to use Shopify. So the same customer will also be able to buy the same products from different platforms, with just one click of a button. The same product will be exposed to different e-commerce platforms at the same time. You don't have to go to Shopify, move from Shopify, go to Take-A-Lot. So you're just uploading once and also doing all the modification on the adapter. That is implemented to be easy to use for these people who are illiterate, who can't understand most of the problems.
This is a very wonderful idea, but what about accessibility to the devices or the adapter that would be needed? Would that be affordable to communities that are going to use this?
Yes, it's going to be digitally aligned to different platforms. Is it going to be able to adapt to laptops, even mobile phones? You can buy a smartphone from any shop. It doesn't have to be expensive. You just have to be able to have internet access and also be able to access the browser. So, yes.
Excellent. Thank you, Bongumusa, for sharing your idea with us, and all the very best as people have a look at your idea and hopefully translate it into something. And thank you very much for joining us. Tell us about your concept, audiometry by means of stereoscopic vision and deep neural networks. That's a mouthful, but just break down what that's all about.
All right. So audiometry is the change in translation and orientation of an agent. That could be a person, a robot, an object. And stereoscopic vision is when you use two images to calculate depth information. So it follows what we do with our eyes, where our eyes have our left and right eye, and we put those images on top of each other, and we can easily estimate depth. So essentially, I want to use my neural network to take in my left and right image pairs and calculate the stereoscopic information to give you the change in X, change in Y, change in orientation.
So how are you hoping, having explained all of that, how are you hoping that this idea will be applied in society?
So there are a lot of applications that are currently used for different techniques. What we want to use it for is in smart environments, where you might need to keep track of workers, packages, specifically in warehouses, and for safety, for if you have robots or if you have small vehicles within your warehouse. So that would be a nice way to keep track of everything within your smart environment.
Okay, Anne, all the very best with your idea too. Speaking to very smart ladies who've come up with great ideas, which hopefully are going to receive attention that translates into something substantial for them. That was Bongumusa Nxumalo from the University of Zululand and Anne van der Merwe. She's from the Nelson Mandela University.